Hey guys, I'm Jamie from Bud Gamers, and I'm here to show you a mod that I've made. It's for vanilla, it doesn't use Forge or anything, and it's called the JimboAPI. And it's basically a text file based crafting mod API. It allows you to add in recipes, shapeless recipes, and smelting, all from just a text file. So it's installed, I'll get to installing later. You can make recipes. And so far I've gone through 3 versions, and the last one has been really important, so well, you can only download it, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to download it. Yep. So I'll click that, get money. It's good. Right, so now I've downloaded it, what I do is I go to my app data, which I have put as a library. If you need to do that, you can. I think the easiest way of getting to your app data by creating a new library and calling it like whatever you want. I've just called it Bob because why not? You include a folder and you navigate to your roaming folder by just typing in the address of it up here, and then it creates a library for it. So I'm just going to go to my app data, Minecraft recipes. I've already installed it, so I'm actually going to uninstall it right now. So we can install it again. Got so many. Probably delete those two. Ooh. Yes, I do want to move that folder to the recycle bin. Stupid. Right, okay, so installing it, we're going to follow through the instructions. Now, it says here to play, I put down to play Minecraft and quit it once it's all loaded. You don't have to do that if you've already played it before, but it's a good idea to update it so it's clean, completely clean, in case you've modified it in any way. So what you do is you copy it and paste it again, but you're going to rename it this time. So just rename it. I'm going to call it 1.6.4 Jimbo. So we go into this folder now, and we rename all of these to 1.6.4 Jimbo. It has to be exactly the same for all of them, otherwise it will not work. Then we open up this JSON file, and where it says ID here, we change that to 1.6.4 Jimbo. And that is it in terms of the file renaming and stuff. Now we open up our 1.6.4 Jimbo thing in WinRAR or 7-zip or whatever you choose to do. But whatever you do, open it up. Then you got to delete the meta-inf as always. It's very important. And then you delete the you delete the AAF file. It has to be that one. If it's any other one, then your game will break. So I'm just going to delete that one. Now I know it was that one that I deleted because there's a gap between E and G. So now I'm going to locate the file. There it is, AAF. Just going to put it to the side. I'm going to just drag it straight into there. Press OK, and then you go. It should be loaded in. So that is actually pretty much it for the installing. So I'm just going to we'll add in some recipes because there's no point doing this without adding in recipes. So we're going to go to our Minecraft folder. We're going to create a new folder called recipes. It has to be called that lowercase. Right. So then you create a new file, text document. Or actually it can be any file type as long as it can be opened in Notepad. So I'm just going to type in, what should I type in? Call it whatever you want, but it has to start with recipes underscore, then the name of your recipe. So I'm going to do easy beacons. So open this. Now in here, if you want to make a shaped recipe, you can type in recipe shaped. Then you put in the output. So now we've got to find the data value of a beacon. So data values. once it's loaded, we're going to find the ID for a beacon. Stupid slow internet. Okay. Right, now it's loaded, we're going to go to block IDs, because beacons are block. The whole thing works around block IDs, but if you use anything other than a block ID, then it won't work. It's very important that. Okay, it's 138. So we can do 138, 1. That means it will give you one beacon. Okay? Now in this you can put in like alternative values. So like here we got skull 144. So but that's a skeleton skull. If you want to have a different one other than a skeleton skull, like a person head, then you do 144:3. It's the same with logs, it's the same with anything else that has values like that. Okay? So I'm actually just going to remove that because there's no point. What was it? 38. Now, here we're going to type in the shape of our recipe. Now, if you want to have a blank space in the crafting table, you have to put in a hashtag. It's very important that you put in a hashtag. But in anything else, and it will think that that isn't a proper item. Okay? Now here, we're going to put, at the top of our beacon, we're going to put a... let's put an ender chest, so just type in an E, that's a representative of it. We don't do a new line, we just do a space, and then we do, let's say... Actually, an ender chest isn't easy, is it? What's easy to get? This is hard. Harder than I thought. A piston. Piston's relatively easy. P. Then we're going to put bricks on one line, and then at the bottom we're going to put iron ore. Ooh. So then that is our shape of our recipe. So it'll be one piston at the top at the middle, then a line of bricks, then a line of iron ore. So now we type in so P dash, then the ID for the piston, which is 33. That tells the thing that a P is a piston. So then you do the same with bricks, which is 45. Then you do the same with iron ore, which is 15. Now it's very crucial about spacing. After a comma you never put a space or a dash. So you've got to keep a very close eye on the spacing in this. And that's the shaped recipe done. Now just for good measure I'm just going to put in the exact same thing but on a shapeless recipe. So recipe, shapeless, and then we're going to type in 1381, but this time we're going to do 33, 45, 15, like that. That is your shapeless recipe. So now we're going to do our smelting, and this is going to produce 1381 from one piston, and it's going to give you 5 XP. Now when you put the XP you have to put an F, otherwise it won't recognise it. So I'm going to save this, and there we go. Now we're going to launch our Minecraft launcher. Okay. So now we've launched our Minecraft launcher. I'm just going to delete the version. Okay, and then create a new profile and call it 1.6.4 JimboAPI, and change this to 1.6.4 Jimbo, not just 1.6.4. Right, now you save it, you can put in anything else you want, but that version has to be 6.4 Jimbo. Okay, so now it's all done. We press play, and it should work. If it doesn't, then I've done something wrong. Good, it's worked. Right. So now, if we create a new world, just going to call it test. Make it creative. Right. Okay, so I'm lagging a bit. I don't know why. Grab a crafting table. We grab what was it? Bricks and iron ore. We need 3 iron ore. We need 3 bricks, and we need 1 piston. Actually, I'm going to grab an extra 1 of each because we're going to have the shapeless recipe as well. And also 1 more piston for our furnace, lava buckets, furnace. Right. Okay. So place down our crafting table. We put one piston at the top, then a line of bricks, then a line of iron ore. We get a beacon. So that's very simple. Creates you a beacon. Now we can do the same thing again, but this time in any shape you like. So you can put this absolutely anywhere and it will give you a beacon. That's just an example of a shape recipe. It's probably, you can do it however you want. So now I'm just going to put in this piston into the furnace and it should give us a beacon. And there you go. So that is my mod in a nutshell. There's probably so much more. There will be so much more to it soon, probably. I'm going to be adding villager trading, and yeah, I'm going to be adding villager trading, and maybe food. So, and maybe items that do nothing except for being in a crafting table, obviously, and food, because you know, food. Why not? But that may not happen because that's quite difficult to do. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.